morning, everyone. Today in this session, we will understand how DHCP server allocate IP address on remote locations. That means try to understand how these things happen. Achha, requested everyone please go on mute if you are not speaking. If you have query, unmute yourself and ask questions. Okay. So for yourself, let's say this is your head office and this is your branch office. These are the two office you have. And middle of that, these two office are connected through the WAN links. You know what is WAN links? It's a wide area network optimizations. Through it is connected. Not even same cities. It can be a different region, different continent, different countries. All these organizations connected to WAN links. Okay. Company wants that they have AD here, they have DHCP server here, right? And the machines are located on these sites are very easily he is getting IP address from DHCP and domain joint, right? No doubt, there is no issue. There is no issue because all machines are getting IP address from here. My questions, how these IP address will be moved via this. So basically this DHCP server has to be work here as well. But question is, as you say that your two offices are connected via router, the router itself cannot be received or response on broadcast packet. As you know, in DHCP DORA process, it's totally work on the based on broadcast packet. But router won't work in broadcast. In that case, how it's work? In this case, your WAN router you have to convert is a relay router. Relay is basically agent you need to configure in your router. Basically here we are using router as a Windows based router, but in real worlds router is become a physical routing device. It's a network device. This particular device you have to configure relay router. What is the function of relay? Relay basically take DHCP broadcast request and transfer within unicast request instead of broadcast transmissions, right? So through relay it is transmitting here to there, and for this area this is become a router. For these machines, for this area, everybody know router is the DHCP is the router. No, actually no. Our actual router located on primary office. Over the router, it is transmitting. Now, in our environment, how these things works? For testing purpose, we have created only one machine, SBR1. So whenever we will change the SBR1 VLAN to 0, it will get IP here. Whenever I change to 1, it will get IP here. So one machine, he will take 10 IP address. When we change the VLAN, it will get 20 IP address. So that means he will get IP address from here. That is DHCP relay. Concept is clear. Concept clear. Okay. So let's just a minute. Notes. Let me understand what is relay router, what is the function of it, then it is very easier to understand. DHCP Relay Agent, concept with in-depth scenario understanding. Why DHCP Relay Agent is needed? The core problem. DHCP is a broadcast-based protocols. Client send DHCP discover as a broadcast. Broadcast package do not cross router. If DHCP server is another subnet or VLAN, it won't get IP address. So problem is multiple networks, single central DHCP server. Solution DHCP Relay Agent. What is DHCP Relay Agent? DHCP Relay Agent is a service or router features that listen for DHCP broadcast request from client, convert them into unicast, forward them remote DHCP server, relay response back to the client. So client, relay agent, DHCP. So it's act a middleman between client and DHCP server. Where can DHCP Relay Agent run? Router, layer 3 switch, Windows Server, firewall. For example, Cisco IP helper address, core distribution switch, RAS DHCP Relay Agent, Palo Alto, FortiGates. So configure relay on gateway device for the subnet. DHCP packet flow without relay. Failure case. Scenario, client subnet 192.168.10.0. DHCP server subnet 192.168.50.0/24. So router in between. Flow client, find discover, DHCP discover, broadcast, router receive, and router drop it. So result, client gets APIPA. DHCP packet flow with relay. It is work. So step by step DHCP relay process. The first one is DHCP discover, relay agent intercepts, relay received broadcast on gateway interface, adds GIDR gateway IP address, GIA-DDR 192.168.10.1, convert broadcast to unicast, forward DHCP server. So GIA-DDR tells DHCP server this client belongs to subnet 192.168.10.0. So DHCP server responds, DHCP server checks, scope matching GIA-DDR, select correct DHCP offer, correct DHCP scope, send DHCP offer to relay agent. So relay forward that offer. Clear? And finally DHCP acknowledged. Clear? So
Yes, sir.
how these things happen in our practical environments? For that only we have a domain controllers that you already have. We have a DHCP server. So right now I'm going to install the DHCP role. Then complete DHCP, next, and close. DHCP authorized. Authorized means DHCP running on Active Directory. That part is done. Okay, perfect. Now what I can do now, what I will, what right now what I can do, if you go to ipconfig, you can see now router gateway is there. Okay, so open DHCP mgmt.msc. Now I'm going to create a two scope. Right click, new scope. The scope 1 will contain 10 series IP address. Hmm. In router IP address, I will give the router IP address. Okay, right? Now I'm going to create another scope. Scope 2. Scope 2 is 20.20.20.10 up to 20.20.20.90. Now this here router IP address will be 20.20.20. What is the router address? 20.20.29 and 10.10.10.9. So here we will give perfect. Done. Two scope you have implemented. In the WAN router, what you need to do, right click on go to tools, routing and remote access. Yes. So right click configure, enable, next, custom routing configuration, LAN routing, and your router is started. Okay. Stop your firewall. Stop your firewall here as well. Great. Now here in general, click on new routing protocol. Now I am doing, before that, you first establish router, everything is done. Then on top router, you are going to create new routing protocols. What is DHCP Relay Agent? In the Relay Agent, right click, go to properties. Here you will give your DHCP server IP address. Remember, DHCP server IP address. Okay, 10.10.10.13. Click on add, apply, okay. Right click, new interface. This is this two. Just see that picture. So packet is moving from here to here. So this point you have to give this one. Perfect. Right now these machines, I'll show you the practical. So right now these machines, where it is connected, in the VNet 0. So obviously it will get 10 series IP address. Due to my machine crunch, I am using same machine in two different VLAN, and that IP should be changed. Okay. If you click on IP config, which IP you are getting? Acha. That is a problem because firewall.cpl you need to stop. And second things, you need to install your VMware tools. Okay, so after that, if you click on right click, what is your IP address? Still it is getting IP address. Acha. Do one thing, ncpa.cpl. Acha. Do one thing here, ipconfig slash released, ipconfig slash renew. Still problem. Oh, that's a problem. Great. Yes. Right now you are seeing that it is getting IP address 10.10.10.50. Now I'm changing this machines. Let's consider this machine is currently on here. So obviously VLAN will be changed. So I'll put the VM. Acha. Do one things. These for this case you need to change VLAN for your these machines as well. Sorry, not router. Yeah, router. This should be in VNet 2. Okay. So in that case, if you change to VNet 2, your IP should be 26. So in that case, again, if you do relays, come your router. Yes. See that it is 20, right? When I again change to VNet 1, VNet 0, it will get 10. When we again change the VLAN to 2, it will change again 20 series. So come to the picture, that means when my client machines are here, they're getting 20 series IP address because in that's here through DHCP. When I'm here, distance is clear. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So basically, in every product network companies, this is how they have to design their networks. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Our next classes will be DHCP migrations.